Okay, let's do spirit pointing. Let's see if we get something come through today. So what we have starting out, stand up and be recognized. Behold, you are the inspiration you have been looking for. Endings. Endings. Never a crowd on the leading edge. Honor those who honor you. And dedication, working on things. Okay, I think we're just going to leave it there. Okay. So we'll start out with this. Stand up and be recognized. Behold, you are the inspiration you have been looking for. And then we have the Ten of Swords, endings, So it's saying that, go within. What are the things? The things that are right and the things that are wrong. And sometimes it's time to come to an end of a cycle and put an end to things that are wrong in your life, okay? And then stand up for the things that are right. And then it goes on to say, never a crowd on the leading edge. Honor those who honor you. Dedication in the world, continuing to walk your path. Okay, so it doesn't mean those that are going to put you on a pedestal. That's not what it's saying, honor those who honor you. It means respect. Respect. If they don't respect you, okay, they're not going to listen to you. So work with those. It says that same thing. Oh, don't cast your pearls before swine lest they turn and rend you. Okay, so watch who you're giving it out to. Not all of us are strong enough to take the hits that happen when we're out there putting out the truth. So look for those that are respecting you. If they're not respecting you, like it says, if you put your pearl out there, they're going to turn around and rend you. They're going to use it against you. They're going to try to bury you. They are going to, again, do whatever they can to sully you, drag you through the mud, because that's what the darkness wants to do. That's what the darkness does. Shadow. How does the shadow work? How does that work? I always want to put in by casting a stone. They always want to put in by casting doubt. That's the first thing they want to plant, is a seed of doubt. So put an end to the doubts and go forward in your life, in your way, in the way forward. Go forward in that and stand up for what your beliefs are. Put an end to that doubt and stand for your beliefs. But watch again, if you are not strong enough to deal with the haters, those that are disrespectful, don't sit and argue with them, because they're never going to hear you, and all they are going to do is try to diminish your light. Don't allow them to diminish your light. cut that off. Cut that off if you need to. Cut that off and go your way. You'll never win an argument with them. All you do is they dig in their heels. So let those that are going towards those precipices, let those that are going toward the darkness, let them go their way. Keep on your way, keep going towards the light, keep going towards love, keep going towards serenity, keep going towards that peace that passes understanding, because you find that in the heart. You find that in the heart. Go into the heart. What did Christ teach? He taught love. He taught love. And those that are of this shadow are going to try to teach what? They're going to try to stay in the Old Testament and teach law. This law. Just like I heard the other day, the preacher that was saying those that are gay need to be killed. Yes, they actually said that. Okay, so where is the love there? Where is the light there? Where is the understanding there? Where is the wisdom there? It doesn't exist. Okay, they make these laws for men. They want to try to make these dogmas for men. They want to try to rule over men, and that's keep them under this yoke of oppression. And Christ came to get rid of that yoke of oppression, because what did he say? What did he teach? What was he giving? He was giving the light, the love, and he was saying, if you have love, against this there is no law. It is the fulfillment of the law. Because you won't be breaking any of the laws if you have love. If you have love for God, if you are walking in the light of God, if you are walking in the love of humanity, if you are giving of that, giving of yourself in every moment to the best that you can, if you have honor, integrity, and you are giving that out to your fellow beings, then again, you are not under a law. Christ came to preach, what is it called? The good news. But we have so many that want to stay back in the dark ages of the law. Don't eat this, don't eat that, don't do this, don't do that, don't. And Christ came and he gave a better way. He gave higher truth. He gave understanding. Men prescribed these laws, these dogmas, out of their failed understanding. And Christ came to bring a larger understanding of what it is that the divine light of God is bringing to humanity, to all of the expressions that have come from his light. All of that, everything here in the universe has consciousness. Everything is aware. Everything is part of that energetic being of divine is. So understand that this is a path of understanding, gaining wisdom, gaining light, getting knowledge. Are you opening to knowledge, or are you closing down in fear, in trepidation, in hate, in division? Because that's what that dark side wants to have. It wants to have hate and division. And what happens when they leave what is said, they will go into the outer darkness, okay? Where there is wailing and gnashing of teeth. And they will be alone. They want to be alone. They'll be alone. They will not have the light of God. And then what happens with that? They will be absorbed back into that. But without that consciousness, without that knowing, without that life experience. So continue your path forward in light, in love, and understand what Christ was giving. Understand the message that we want to bring from the higher realm of understanding and wisdom. There is only one truth. There is a singular truth. And I don't care what is the religious persuasion. At the heart of it is what? God. At the heart of all of them, no matter what one you are looking at, is what? Trying to go forward to the Creator, that great light. Now, yes, there are many paths, and it looks different from the different ones, depending on what culture you're going through. And it's just different scenery on those different paths, but in the end point is the same point. Light, love, wisdom, gaining that and giving it out to humanity in compassion. That's the light, that's the way to the center of being. And they always have that appointment, you always have that ability to commune to the divine. If you go into the heart center, you have your own temple where you stand as holy ground. If you keep in that mind frame of holiness. Holiness means set apart for God, set apart. It means that you have turned your back on the things of the world. You are not chasing name, fame, fortune, those things of trying to repress another for your own aggrandizement, for your own ability to be put on some platform. This is not about being put on a platform. This is about respect. Respecting yourself, respecting others. You cannot respect others if you don't respect God. You cannot respect others if you don't respect yourself. If you have respect for yourself, you have respect for God, and you have respect for others, then you're on the right path. You're on the path of awakening. You're on that path to wisdom, to knowledge. So what is that path worth to you? Are you willing to go through the hard times, the difficult times, and to look deeper at what is coming and how it affects one and how it affects another? Are you willing to have empathy and compassion? Those are of so much importance, to have empathy and compassion. Understanding that life is eternal. And yes, it may not always be easy. And sometimes you have to cut the ties of things, and you have to understand where you can be effective and where you are not. And don't be so hard on yourself if at this time you are not able to stand in that breach and you don't have enough strength yet for that. For those times you have community and you have teachers of light that are there to feed you, spoon feed you, until you grow enough in the spirit and understanding and wisdom and light and strength to be able to stand in the gap. This is a journey. Yes, there are light workers. Not everyone is a light worker, but many here are light workers and here to continue to give you the knowledge they possess, the wisdom they possess, to share that, to able to help you in your own journey. So we are here to say, don't give up. Understand your strengths. And if you don't have the strength, yes, then at this point, don't cast your pearls before swine. Don't stand in the gap. Continue to go forward and continue to learn and to continue to gain strength. And then at that point, when you have grown enough in that light and you have enough strength, and you no longer are disturbed by those that wish to cast aspersions, then it's your time to stand in the gap and stand in that light. Give what you can give where you can give. Be supportive where you can be supportive, but understand your strengths and understand where you are yet weak. So yes, find those lights. Find those teachers that are bringing that light and stay under their guidance for as long as you need to. but understand that that wisdom, that light is within. Greater is he that's within you than he is within the world. And there is no difference between you and the light workers, other than the light workers have already gained a foothold in understanding wisdom and light. Whereas at this point, you are still searching with that. And you may not have gone to that ultimate point of understanding that you are part and parcel of that divine is. If you are still unsure, then go within. Continue your meditation, continue your prayer, continue your study, continue your way forward step by step by step by step. And listen to those teachers of light, which are aiding you and giving you a place of strength, a place that you can go and explore, a place where you can ask questions, a place where you can get fed the things that are going to help you to understand and to go forward in your own path of light. Coming back to that. Okay, namaste. The video cut off because I had a call that came in. So basically what's coming through was saying, you do what you can do from where you're at. And if you're not yet strong enough to stand in the gap and take the hits, then, you do what you can. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, stay where you're getting fed and build up your strength. Not everyone is here to be a light worker. If you are, then you stand in the gap and you continue to give out whatever you can give out, however you can give it out. And if you're not here as a light worker as yet, or you're in the process of wanting to become a light worker, then find a place where you're being fed and build up your strength. Continue to go forward and the doors will be opened. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light, and we'll see you online.